So we were just chitty chatting and kind of time got away from us. And so we're just a few seconds short, I think. But anyway, we are going to be working on some more KCC. I'm going to finish up the set that I've been working on with the Love Note stuff from Love from Lizzie. And I'll let you tell them what you're going to work on.
Yeah. I finished offline. I did the number 15, which makes 4 cards. So this is what I did, and these are the 4 that I made last week. 2, 3, and 4,
Hi,
and then
Don.
I needed to make 15. Hi, everybody coming in, and then these are the 4. Sketch number 15 that makes 4 cards. I decided to use the wax seals on
Oh, I love
these,
that. Fun
and then
use of
the
that.
flowers coming off, because this paper was so bold. I needed to tone it down
Tone it
something.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Jana, welcome.
hi,
Welcome.
Jana. I will be playing with, and as soon as I find it's another Spellbinders kit. It's one of their newer ones called Wonderful Things.
Oops.
That's what I'm going to be working with, and I'm starting with sketches 1 through 6.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Jamie. Welcome. We've got Dawn and Jamie and Jana here. So we're just going to get started. We had a really fun live last night. I was working with a bunch of Love from Lizzie dies, and we had a lot of fun with some interesting little dies from there. And I've got some of these pieces I might bring in because I think they might coordinate. But I did go ahead and prepare my stuff in advance. I didn't think that I had, and we were sitting here talking, and I'm like, oh, I already prepared them. So I've got sketches 11 through 15 that I need. And I think I only did one for 15. I'm not sure until it's been a week since I did this. So welcome. We've got a nice sunny day this morning, and it's supposed to get up to 80 degrees here in Indiana. So I've got shorts on and I'm ready. I just took some of my washi tape and just taped this stuff together so I would remember what I was doing.
Oh, good,
So
good
anyhow,
idea.
yeah. So I'm just going to bring in one of those prefab card bases that I bought from Hobby Lobby and use it on this card. Just trying to decide what color I want to go with. I guess I'll go with that green.
Yeah, we have a beautiful. Oh, I was going to say we have a beautiful sunny day here today. Not quite as warm as you, but still beautiful.
Awesome. So Daria and I were just talking about she's going to be camping one of the days. I'm going to go ahead and mention it just so we can kind of float
Okay.
that out there. She's going to go be camping. Now I've already forgotten. Was it May 12th?
May
Was that
12th, yeah.
May 12th. And so she will not be available that morning. And I was thinking if one of you guys would be interested in joining on May 12th, if you're up and about on a Monday at 10 a.m., reach out to me, and certainly I'd like to have you. And we're thinking that we might bring some other people on our Monday mornings as well, and just kind of have some fun creating with some friends and stuff. So if you're interested, let me know, because it could be fun, I think. And we could do, we're not just going to do, KCC all the time. We just happen to be
No.
working on them right now. We'll do a variety of different things, and we've talked about different themes and stuff, and we've done some different themes at different times. But anyway, so I think it could be fun. And oops, well, I'm glad we're going to put some paper down on that because I just ripped that. Covered up. Ooh. Anywho, so feel free to reach out. All right. This is probably a piece, and I've already glued it down, that I should have embossed to add some additional interest to it, because it's kind of a lot of white or yellow space showing there, but we'll just go ahead and go with it because I've already glued it down. Anywho, so what? Oh, it's sunny today in Maine. It's going to be 70s. Yay. Yeah, I'm so
Who's from Maine?
looking.
Who's from Maine?
That's where Dawn's from. She's from Maine.
Oh,
Isn't that awesome?
yeah.
Yeah.
East Coaster.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, I'm just so glad for the weather. I'm telling you what, the weather just changes my mood so much. I have so much more energy. I'm like zooming around the house cleaning and just working in the yard, and I just have a lot more energy when we have nice weather. I don't know. I guess I'm I don't know why I live in Indiana, but I do. Oh my goodness, I should have cut all of these before I laid it down. Can I get it up?
Sure you
Oh
can.
man,
Oh, I see what you, well, hey, come up with your own design, Shanna.
I guess I could. Let's just see what that would look like. Oh my goodness, why did I do that? Oh well.
The same reason I put these strips down after I glued the background paper because I knew they were longer than they needed to be, and
Uh-huh.
so I had to sit there and trim them.
Yeah. So Lori Falls here, and she's saying good morning. And Dawn says, "Yup, I'm a maniac." I've never heard that. That's hilarious. That's cute. Very cute.
That is. No, I never heard that either. Cute.
Well, around here, I'm going to cut them. Where I live, we're river rats, is what we are, because we have a river by us, and for
Ah,
some reason they called us river rats. So that's probably not something I should share, but that's what they called us. So I suppose there's probably other areas where they've used that term, but
I have no
anywho.
idea what we're called.
Well, we're Hoosiers for one thing, but
Right, right. We're from the Keystone State. We
okay.
hold everything together.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are the crossroads of America. That is what we are.
Yep.
So, all right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna trim them down, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
And,
deal with my mistake here.
right. And then we're also the city of, we have the city of brotherly shove in our state, our wonderful Commonwealth. We're not a state, we're a Commonwealth.
Oh, okay.
And yes, and Philadelphia is the city of brotherly shove.
Shove, huh?
Oh,
What's
it's
that mean?
nasty. Not a nice city
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Oh, mercy. We actually have Wabash in Indiana, and it was the first lit city.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. And Artstown is the queen of the gas belt.
Is that why
So
Gas City? Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
yep.
Well, our
And
town
our gas
used,
prices are not any cheaper than anybody else's. I can tell you that.
yeah, and
I think I'm supposed to have 5 of those on there, but I've only got 4, and that's all we're going to use.
yeah, our town used to be called Bailey's Hollow, which, that's a really cool name. And then the railroad was coming through, and a doctor in the town decided that's not a good name for a railroad station. Let's name it after me. So now it's
Oh,
Dalton.
okay. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Gloria, welcome.
Hi,
Lori,
Gloria.
Lori says her son lives in Philly and he loves it.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. No.
And Dawn says that they are vacation land. I would
Oh,
like I
okay.
would like to vacation in Maine. I think that would be
Oh,
lovely.
Maine is gorgeous. I've been
Yeah,
there. I love it.
yeah, that would be lovely. So this sketch is not going to be right because I'm going to be shy one piece, but I'll tell you what, we'll put those pieces on the inside of the card. That's what we'll do. Anyway, so very interesting. Oh, Dawn says she's already in the garden.
Oh,
Gloria said, "Hey,
wow.
Dawn, glad you will have nice weather day." And she said she's already in
Oh,
the garden. I
yeah.
did
Well, we had
spend,
to mow our lawn.
yeah, Pat's been mowing like a maniac because we've had all this rain. And
Yep.
so then he couldn't get in the different yards. And so then he had to massively get into all of them. So he's been mowing like a maniac. I don't know. I think he does 11 yards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I I had got him. He always said that when he wanted to start a little business for when he retired so that he'd have something to do. And maybe I've told you guys this. I never know if I'm
No,
repeating
no.
myself, but so for one anniversary when I was still working, I bought him one of those big Husqvarna zero turn mowers.
Oh,
And
nice.
so
Nice.
um so he's got that. And then also in preparation before he retired, he bought one of those trailers, a big trailer that he can
Yep.
haul his Husqvarna and all his stuff in. And so that's what he does. And he really he likes to stay busy. He enjoys it. And it's more than just mowing too. He's got a lot of older clients that he's known for a long time, and he'll just sit on the porch and visit with them, when it gets done and stuff. And he's very social, so it really feels, that because he was a salesman for years and
Ah, okay.
was his full-time job. He also was on the fire department, but it fills his need to chit chat with everybody, and they love it.
Right, right, of
So
course.
one of his clients recently lost his wife, and so
Oh,
it's nice that he can spend time with him and stuff. I didn't, other than getting the sketch together, I really didn't prep much, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this now that I've got this on here. And I still have some of these materials from last night's live that I could probably bring in. Let me look at my sketch. So it just has like a sentiment here. But I think it's kind of plain. I wish I had embossed it or something. Let's bring in some Love from Lizzie's strips and try to
there you
jazz it up. Trying to find the right color. Anywho, I don't know. Kind of a different color. So it looks like you've about got that one done.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it needs anything else or not, or if I should let it go, and maybe I'll just let it go and see what happens. Like I
Let it
said, I just
go.
kind of threw these together this morning.
Yeah.
One day that I usually I'm up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Today I slept until 7. The one day I needed to be up.
Yeah. I've
That's
got
all right.
these little heart pillows, and I think this will be cute on here.
Oh,
And
yes.
instead of having embossed on it, I'll add this. And it'll add a little bit of flair to it. So
Look at inside done. Look at that. I put a strip on
awesome,
side.
awesome. Moving right along. Um, oh, your grandfather was like that, Dawn? Yeah. Dawn said she's been raking all the beds out and moving things around, all while planting in the greenhouse. Nice. What I did was, and I clean up at the end of season, and then you always have to clean up after winter again. So I did go around and cleaned up after winter and got everything cleaned up and got all the leaves out and stuff in the beds. And let's see, he'd visit with folks through the day in between doing his furnace jobs. The whole town knew him as Uncle Milty. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
is so cute. Yeah, everybody knows Pat. For sure. We can't go anywhere that somebody's not yakking with him.
Okay, so yeah, I think I am finished.
Nice. All right. Well, don't let me hold you back. I'm just going to keep
Okay.
going here.
All right. Sounds good.
I haven't used any of these strips like this from Lizzie, so this is giving me a good opportunity to use them. The ones that have like hearts or butterflies in
Oh,
between them.
yeah.
Those are fun. That adds a nice little border to it.
Yeah.
Kind of dresses it up a little bit. And then you have all of these heart pieces that are left in there that you could use for embellishment after you do
Yeah,
that. So,
I've got a set. I've got stars like that and I've got hearts like that, and that's what I do. When
yeah,
I'm done using the
that's fun.
borders, I use the insides for embellishments.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, so that it's not so plain now. So I have got a flower left over from last night's live that I can bring in, and we'll just assemble it and add it to it. So yeah, last night I just was kind of mellow and just taking my time, and I just had so much fun with those cards.
I was mellow too,
Yeah, you were
checking my eyelids for cracks.
sawing logs, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, I went
Sometimes you
out.
got to do that. Just get
God.
caught up.
Yeah.
Your body needs it.
Yep. So Jamie, is that my sister Jamie? JHAME.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Good morning,
yes.
Jamie. How you feeling this morning?
Yeah, Jamie Malamutes, Jamie Malamutes. Yeah. Let's see if she's still there. See if we get a comment. Oh, Welcome, Jackie. Jackie just joined
Jackie.
in. Um, oh, Dawn did get a new colony of bees that'll be there, or one's coming, and your new colony of bees is coming in the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. And Gloria said the cards last night were very pretty. Thank you, Gloria.
Yeah, I have to catch it on the replay.
Yeah, Jamie said she's feeling good.
Good.
Dawn
Good.
said
Glad to hear.
she's just been doing it a few years, but that Willie's dad has raised them for a decade, so he's her beekeeper. That is so cool. Very
No.
cool.
Yeah, we have friends that are beekeepers, and they really enjoy it. But
That's
they have
awesome.
to special enclosures to keep the bears out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But then they live in the middle of nowhere. They live on 75 acres. In the middle of nowhere. And they love it. Yeah, they just built a chicken coop and just got a bunch of chickens. So they're going to be doing that too.
Oh, that's fun. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just fiddling around.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow the sketch. We'll see.
Just do what you can do. I've got a little piece here. I think I'll bring this back in. I'm just going to layer this up. I'm just poking along. Let's see. Gloria, or Dawn says, yes, Gloria, I only feed and sing to the bees. What do you sing to them? Any songs in particular or just all songs? That's fun. When I was a kid, I got stung by a bee and I had to go to the emergency room and get a shot. So I don't think I would be a very,
Oh, no,
I don't
that would
think I
not
could,
be good. Mm.
I don't think that's my, would be my forte.
Mm.
So would not be good. I just stepped on it and my foot just
Oh, wow.
swelled up real big and my mom rushed me to the ER. I got some new foam strip. I ordered some of this 3M and I
Oh,
thought I would
okay.
try it. So we'll see how
Okay.
that goes. I just been using the Dollar Tree stuff, but I was ordering some stuff. And I thought, well, I'll just try it. It feels pretty heavy duty. Oh my gosh, after the live last night, Pat said, hey, oh, you just sing in the garden. Okay. Last night after the live, Pat said, hey, let's go uptown and get some ice cream. So we did. I got a Reese Razzle, which I love, and I
Oh, wow.
inhaled the thing. I inhaled it.
Oh, that's right. You like peanut butter.
I love peanut butter, and you
Yeah,
don't. So, all right,
I
I
do
finished my
not.
first card.
Well,
So
this,
I think,
oh, pretty. Oh, I like it. That's
yeah,
so
I think it turned
pretty.
out all right since it was kind of
Yeah.
plain. All right, we'll put this on the bottom of the stack
Yeah.
because that's the next one in order. So now I'm just going to move on to 12, and I think it's going to be a lot easier.
So, one of the birthday people this weekend asked for a chocolate cake with peanut butter icing.
Oh,
So I was making the peanut butter icing, and I'm wondering, is it okay? I called my son-in-law. I said, Chris, taste this. See if it's
yeah.
any good. I will
Did you
not
know?
even taste it. Oh,
Oh man, I can't believe it. I love peanut butter. I love it. I
no.
can't imagine. My daughter's the same way. She said because our babysitter that we had when that we love would serve peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a lot, and she just got burnt out on it. She just will not eat peanut butter.
Yeah, I don't know. I think with me, it's more the texture, but I really don't want to try it anyway. It, like everybody, Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'm just going, it makes me
Oh,
shudder. It makes
oh
me
my
shudder.
goodness. Oh, love them, love them. They are the best. Oh, fresh local honey is the best. Yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes. And it's supposed to be really good for your allergies if you get local, because the bees that are local have, I guess, I don't know, they have the same
The pollen in
allergy,
it,
yeah,
something.
pollen or whatever. And so if you take that, it helps with your allergies. Pat's been taking a teaspoon of honey every day recently. I don't
Me
know,
too. Me
something
too.
new that he's doing. And
And I
so,
specifically asked for spring honey, and then somewhere in the middle of the summer, I'll start eating fall honey.
Oh, okay, cool. I started putting it in my coffee a little bit because I always drink my coffee black, and oh, it made it so much better.
Yeah. I drink warm lemon water in the morning, so I've been putting a teaspoon of honey in that. That goes down nicer too.
Yeah. Oh, this one's going to come together a lot quicker because I had prepared more with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide
There we go.
what I want to do here.
Got the sticker. Did I add something with it? Yeah. I'm about determined to use these doilies on everything. I'm going to slap a doily on everything I make.
There you go. There you go.
Be like grandmother's house. Doilies everywhere.
Yes. Okay, I think I'm done with number 2.
Awesome. Oh, okay. Hold it up.
I'm trying.
All right, hang on. Let me change view here real quick. Let's go with this one.
There we go. My tablet is acting funky right now.
There we go. No, that's better. That's a better view there. So
Okay,
yeah, very pretty. Very pretty.
Okay.
All right. I think I like this view. What view do you guys like best? This one kind of fills up my whole thing. I don't know. I'm just trying different scenes. And peanut butter is a staple in your home. Yes, Gloria. I like to just, I have a Ninja, and I will take my ice cream and my peanut butter and I will make milkshakes with it. And I love that. That's yummy. Just make some homemade milkshakes. Seems like I must talk about food a lot. Seems like we always talk about food on my.
Well, that's because you're hungry.
I am hungry because I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am hungry. We'll be going to our brunch later, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to do.
I did, I got my shower and got dressed and ready to go. I've got a meeting at the church today. We're going to look at some new accounting, actually just church software, but it is going to encompass all areas, and it's going to encompass the accounting. And so I've got to go and look at that. I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like they're missing an element that I need. So I'm going to have to ask some questions about it. But anyway, so I need some sentiments. I got to get some sentiments on here. Didn't get any of those ready. What have I got? Let's see. I have all of my little love from Lizzie Dies laying out here. I'll just grab something here.
Okay,
Grab this hello real quick and we'll use it. What color?
I think this panel needs to be embossed. And this is the embossing folder that came with this little guy, whatever it's called, the Scout. So I'm going to try it. I haven't tried this yet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See how it works.
I've used some of but I had some in the Christmas kit, the Advent calendar.
Okay.
They put tiny little embossing folders in there, so those will work great with a Scout. So
that's
if
true.
you can get those out and use them.
Yeah.
Dawn loves peanut butter and almond butter and cashew butter and all the butters.
Okay, all those other ones I can handle. I just can't handle peanut butter.
Okay, all right.
And the funny thing is, I love peanuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just do crunchy peanut butter when you tried it, and you didn't do creamy, or?
I did crunchy, I did creamy, I did all kinds.
Okay.
I did natural, which really was gross. And
yeah. Well, I prefer the creamy, but I do love nuts, but I do prefer the creamy. That's what I always buy.
Yeah. I even tried, somebody suggested peanut butter powder and like smoothies and that.
Ooh,
Nope.
yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I just put a little hello on there and we'll just go with it like that. Well, I hear, so I've got that one done. So that is, I'm trying to keep track of what I'm doing here. That was 12, sketch 12. So I am going to have, what is today, the 28th? I'm going to get a set submitted for
All
April
right.
because we're going to get them finished today, one way or another, and I'm
Yeah.
going to get one submitted. So that's my plan, and I'm going to stick to it.
Yep. That's why I've submitted mine yesterday. Forgot that I had to go into the links and party. So I'm sitting there going, yeah, I'm done. I put it up on Facebook and went, oh, wait a minute.
One more step.
One more
Yeah.
step.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one, and I haven't done this one yet, and I'm getting everything stuck together here. Hello, there we go. I'm trying to look at my sketches. Okay, so this one's a little bit different, and I need to get these laid down before I glue them down. So I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Hopefully I can get this off of here without ripping it. Okay. Very carefully. Voila. Okay. All right. So this one's got some wild angles on it.
Which, oh yes, but I like the way it turns out.
Yeah, it is a neat looking card, but it's got some angles on it. So this is going to hang off anyway. It goes like this. And then, are these the same size? 3.5? They are. So it doesn't matter which one I put where. Okay. Get these layered up. Let's see. Oh man. Thanks, Gloria. She said pretty cards. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. So we've got the cameras here on this one, and then we've got the florals on this one. And then Dawn said she should have finished her KCC cards this past weekend while it was raining. Maybe this week. Yeah, it's always good to, oh, I should have used that for some contrast. Oh, well. Anyway, I thought I have 2 sets. Actually, now I have 3 started because I've got the not too shabby denim, and I've got the I've just started with that crafty critta, and then I
Oh
have
wow.
this. So I've got 3 sets going. 2 of them could be submitted because I'm close on this one and the not too shabby, but then the crafty critta is going to take longer. So I could actually get 2 of them ready, but I might
Yeah,
just hold out
one
and
for
just
April,
submit
one
them.
for May. Then
Yeah,
you'd have May
exactly.
covered and
Yep, and then I can just, because I'll be doing a bunch of one-offs for the hops and stuff.
yeah.
But
Well, one of the reasons I was doing this earlier because we are going camping, so I won't have as much time this month or May, because we got a lot going on in May.
this is supposed to go underneath it. I'm gonna have to add some glue to it before I get that one glued down. And this black that I'm using on here, I talked about the poster board that I used for that project at the church. This is
Right.
actually, and it's heavy duty. So I'm using it because I had all those scraps, but it's really firming
Oh,
up this
cool.
card.
Oh, that's
So
great.
yeah, I'm
Good
using it.
idea.
And we got that project done, and it worked out well.
Oh, terrific.
It was a bit challenging, but got it done and ready to go. And we had it at our Easter sermon. Boy, I put that one kind of low. That needs to go up a little bit higher. Is it going to go anywhere? Nope, it's not. Well, we're just going to roll with it just like that. Oh, that'll be all right. Okay, but since it's so firm, I'm going to have to put something behind it to get it to lay. Let's bring in this. A little bit of foam on that side.
So I have to remember to put liquid adhesive on my foam tape because for my craft roulette card, I forgot to do it. and
Uh-huh.
I put the sentiment on off center.
Oh no.
And I'm
Yeah.
going, okay, well, maybe that's the off center element.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't take it back up again, but no.
Oh well.
But I think it came out nice.
Yeah.
Does everybody else do the craft roulette or?
I think some of us are spotty. I didn't do it this week. I just was working on other stuff and I had a list. I told Jana, and I think I said that last night on my live. I had a list of 9 projects
Oh,
that I
wow.
wanted to get done. And I think I got 5 of them done. So, and I've got several, well, I've got 4, at least 4 more that I got to get done. And that's not even including just like daily content that I put out on my channel daily. It was just commitments that I needed to get done. So.
You are busy.
Yeah,
Busy,
it's a
busy.
little bit busy. It is, it is. So, okay, now I need to bring in some of the things. We could use these strips on there. Uh,
Okay, like I said, I'm doing the basic sketches, but thinking maybe I should add a few things to it, but not sure what. This one I changed up a little because if you can see in this sketch, it calls for like a banner and then some foliage and a
uh-huh,
bow.
uh-huh.
And I just kind of took one of the
Oh,
sentiments and I made a big focal on
that
this.
is so cute. I love the
Yeah,
embossed background too. That's really cute.
yeah.
Very cute. I'm going crazy
So,
here and I'm gonna add this on here.
so I like changing things up.
Well, that's what I'm about to do with this one.
Okay.
I've
Oh,
got
I
this
like
little
that.
border.
Oh, you're using that border. I
Yeah,
really like that border.
I thought I've got it. Let's just stick it on here. It's gonna be a very busy card. I'm just going rogue here.
Uh-oh. Look out. Shanna's going rogue.
Oh, it'll be all right. There we go. It's kind of busy.
Yeah. Is anybody else crafting with us or you
I don't
just?
know. It looks like everybody's talking. Gloria said she needs to get back to submitting for Craft Roulette. You watch it weekly, though. Fun to see them create. Yeah, it is. Jackie is working on her Craft Roulette card while watching and listening with us. Perfect.
Oh,
Awesome.
great.
So Dawn said she used to make a set a month, but then life started lifing. And yeah. Summer, I don't know. I'm probably slowed down a little bit in the summer because I like to, be outside and do that. So I might slow down a little bit in the summer on some of the things. But shall see.
Yeah, we go camping. This year we're planning a trip to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's one of the states, believe it or not. South Carolina is one state we have not been to.
Oh, really?
I mean, we live right on the East Coast. It's easy to get to, and yet,
Yeah.
so we've got 5 states to visit. South Carolina's being one of them. And then we're figuring when we go visit the rest, we'll have to make a stop in Indiana.
Yeah. Cool.
Because North Dakota, Idaho. No, we've been to Idaho, Oklahoma, and North Dakota, and Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin and one other one I can't remember, but they're all out west.
I haven't been out west.
Okay,
Um,
third card made.
all right, I got mine too. So I'm just put a little foam tape behind.
So, all right. Now, how you doing, Shanna? Shanna, you disappeared. Why am I backstage? Hi.
Hi, I am having technical difficulties right at the moment.
Yeah, it's
I
something.
had a phone call come in, like you,
Oh,
yeah, and I
that's
was worried
usually
because,
me.
yeah, it was my mom, and I was worried that something was wrong, so I went ahead and took it.
Oh, okay.
And it was just a quick business question, so
Now,
I
am
went
I
the other way.
on? Because it says I'm backstage.
No, I see. Move your hand. Are you moving? Yeah, no, yeah, you're live. You're
Okay.
live. Yeah,
All right. Okay.
yeah. Did you hear me say? Can you keep talking?
No, I didn't, but I
Oh,
kind
because
of did, and then I'm looking around wondering, okay, what's going
yeah.
on?
No, I
Okay.
said because I knew I was going to answer it, and I didn't know if it took me off before I said keep talking. So
Oh,
sorry
okay.
about that. But hey,
Is
we
your
did
mom
it.
okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it was just
Oh,
a
good.
quick
Good, good.
question. So, and I'll tell her later that I was live, but I didn't tell her at the moment. I just answered the question
Yeah.
and then ran back in here. What I did was I took my iPad and I answered on my iPad,
Oh,
hoping that it
okay.
wouldn't mess my phone up, but it still did. So
Mhm.
anyway,
Well, so far what we tried, it seems to be working.
yeah. All
So
right. So
hopefully it'll be good.
so this one is a portrait, and I've got it laid like this. Okay. So this is sketch 14 that I'm working on. I've got 13
Oh,
finished.
I like that. I like that border there. Show closer. Oh, I like the
And
way that turned out.
and this said stories from the heart, and I just cut off the stories and put from the heart on there.
Oh, that
So I
is
could use
nice.
that.
You're
Anyway,
so very creative.
well, you just got to come up with something. I don't know which side to, when you've got that's really a kit for memory keeping. So I'm trying to,
Yeah, I've noticed even some of those spellbinders kits that I was getting, I was going to say this is more for scrapbooking than for card
yeah. Yeah, I think they've been trying to bring it, they've been trying to bring
scrapbook
scrapbooking more to the,
back. Yeah.
yeah, because there's been a lot of product released for that. So I think that's what they're trying to do, is just kind of bring more products for that. And I think a lot of people still do it. I haven't done it for a while. I did buy, and I know I've said this, I did buy 2 scrapbooks, and they're over there in my craft room, but I haven't got going. What I need to do is get some pictures printed.
Yeah, that's
The
the hard
problem
part,
is,
I think.
yeah, that's the problem. You take them on your phone and you don't get them off of your phone. And so I think it's kind of taken away from the whole scrapbooking thing.
Yeah.
That's what people are doing.
Well, it's National Scrapbooking Day, May 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
So that might be one reason they're bringing scrapbooking stuff in,
Yeah.
getting prepared for that.
Yeah. May 3rd, I think that's when I have that Crafty Critta hop.
Okay.
Um, May 3rd. So anyway. And I think, yeah, Dallas and I think are going to do something for Cat Scrappiness, do a kind of a scrapbooking type thing. I think I committed to doing like a mini album, and I'm glad I
Oh,
thought of that
wow.
because I need to get working on that. I've done it. I did it already. I already did one, so I know what I'm going to do. I just got to pick out my papers and stuff and get them cut down. But
Okay.
I have done one already. That Polly's paper studio. I think I've mentioned her before. She does a lot of pockets um,
Okay.
and stuff, and so I get some ideas from her. She's really precise. So,
Hey, Jamie, that might be something you'd be interested in. My sister's a scrapbooker.
oh yeah,
She'll make
yeah,
cards, but she's better at scrapbooking.
yeah. She ought to check out Polly's. Well, she does a lot of books and journals and stuff. Polly does, but yeah, scrapbooking. We did it when there was memory keepers. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Memory keepers.
Yep.
Um, I still got some of the product from that.
So instead of just a plain strip, I decided to cut out this heart border. to put on there just to be a little different.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. I like that.
Yeah.
Good idea. I probably need some paper to go across the middle of this just to level it up a little bit. Okay. That's going to be kind of real, almost monochromatic, except we have the white. I have a little issue there with where I tore my paper, but I'll put a bling bling or something on there and cover that up.
That's right. They said there's no mistakes, just opportunities.
Yes, that's right. Now we need a focal image of some sort. Add. I need some flowers or something. I'm going to go back to the whole flower thing and see if I can do something with that. Did I leave those dies out? I don't know if I did or not. There we go. Well, maybe. There they are. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, you're back. You had to go. Yeah, had to make a bagel with avocado. Dawn said, "That sounds yummy."
Yep, it does.
Jamie says, "Get her some information. She's listening as she's moving boxes." So
Okay.
she's still unpacking, or
Oh, yes.
oh, is she?
Yep.
Okay, it takes a while.
Well, especially when she's downsizing, so she's got to try and figure out what she's still getting rid of and what she's keeping. And
Oh yeah. Oh man, what a job.
yeah, I try to help a little, but it's kind of hard when, if I go in there, she won't keep anything.
I was watching a craft room tour this morning when I woke up early. I got up at 5:30, and this gal, I don't even know who she was because I don't normally follow her, but she showed up in my feed, but she had brought in, they'd emptied out her craft room and moved things around. She brought in a lady to organize. It was a friend of hers who's trying to start up a business doing it.
Oh, okay.
And so she brought her in, and it was fun watching that and how she would want to do something, and a woman was like, "No, you're not putting that away there. We're gonna do it and kind of." But it was kind of a fun one to watch. I just happened to catch it this morning. So, anywho,
Sometimes we need that.
oh, I love to watch. I love to watch craft room makeovers. I don't know why, because it just makes me want to do something different to mine, which I'm constantly changing. I have some green somewhere. I just got to lay my hand on it. Where did my green go?
Yeah. Mine pretty much has to be like it is because everything's in place. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not movable. It's all
Yeah.
attached.
Just leave it as it is.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
So if I start using a camera, my husband goes, "You're going to have to clear some stuff off your workspace." I'm
Yeah.
going, "Oh."
I can't wait to see. Hey, Dawn, do you use your phone or do you use a camera? So she's eating while she's listening and watching the birds. We moved a bird feeder in our yard, and so it's going to take a minute for them to find it. But I'm hopeful that they will. It's so we can see out of the kitchen window. Anyway.
Yeah, we have to hang our hummingbird feeder up again.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I've got one, and it's kind of in my front garden, so I can see it. But Dawn said she'd had too much coffee and raking and didn't eat, so she was hungry. And my stomach's growling too.
I had a good breakfast this morning.
Did you? What'd you have?
Scrambled eggs with peppers and onions and mushrooms and
Oh, yummy.
spinach and some other stuff he throws in there, cheese.
Yeah, nice. He's
Yep.
he's a nice, good breakfast.
Yep. He treats me well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I fix his breakfast too. Yep, I pour in a bowl of cereal and I make the coffee. So hey,
Now, Pat generally doesn't want breakfast early. So, which I do. I don't when I'm, doing the intermittent fasting. I only eat from 12 to 8. So, but when we go to brunch, I can get breakfast at brunch and
right.
kind of still stay in that window. But he's not somebody, I used to be somebody that when I got up, I wanted to eat right away. And he wasn't like that. So this is going to be pretty.
Well, I get up usually 4:35 in the morning and don't eat till usually 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I don't eat
Yeah.
right away either.
No, well, yeah.
Except for today, woke up at 7 and
Well, you slept in. That's awesome. You needed it. Sometimes you just have to do what your body tells you to do.
yeah. Yep.
You guys are going to get tired of seeing these flowers and leaves because I just keep using them.
They're pretty. Now,
I
whose
think so.
flowers are those?
These are Lizzie's.
Oh boy,
It's
of
called
course
Build
they
a
are.
Bouquet.
Oh, they are so pretty.
Yeah. She has very delicate things. This frame's hers too.
Okay, then.
Let's see how we doing. 47. Good morning, Jay.
Morning, Jay.
Hey, Jay. I saw your instant or your message. Actually, I think I saw it in the middle of the night and then I responded this morning. So I wasn't ignoring you. I think I was asleep when I watched and saw it the first time. And then this morning I thought, oh, I better respond to him. So anyway, we're just hanging out, finishing up KCC 18. And I think I'm almost there. I got one more. Okay. Did I cut that one? Here it is. Oh, I know. I was going to show you on this one. So this is 14. And I need to add, I've got to put something there because I've got a little boo-boo there. Let me get some. I'll maybe some. See if I cover that up with an embellishment. You won't notice it as much.
Yeah. Yeah, Shanna's finishing up her KCC and I'm starting one. I'm working on sketches 1 through 6.
Yeah, we got in different positions there. Okay, that'll fix that. And I think that turned out nice. Very pretty. So there we go. Yeah, the mesh dye. Yeah, love it. So much fun. CACF is super easy to play. Yeah. So what are you playing, Jay? I wasn't sure what instrument you're playing when you said that you said that. That is so much fun. I'm loving that. Did I mention I'm starting to work on my ukulele? I'm trying that. I've been, I play the guitar, but I've been trying to pick up, where the chords or the notes are and stuff on the ukulele as well. I need to do that with the dulcimer.
Oh, that
So
I like the dulcimer. Oh,
yeah, I need to do that. I've got that. It's hanging on I don't have the camera. It's on the wall behind me. Now this is sketch 15 and you had said that you struggled with cutting it or whatever.
yes.
And I decided, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go.
Not only cutting it, then placing it on the card front.
Well, what I was gonna do, and I taped this down, I'm trying not to tear it, was this is basically what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this. So
Let's see. Here's mine. Okay. Yeah, that's
right.
basically
So
what it
I'm
looks
just gonna
like.
take this square and glue it down and cut off.
Oh, there you go.
Just for simplicity. So that's what I'm going to do. and then I don't have to. So I thought that was a neat little trick. If you're not doing them from the cutting guide, you could just take it
Yeah.
and lay it down on here.
Now the question is it considered a complete set if you only turn in 15 cards and not?
Well, you only have to show all 15 sketches, I think,
Okay,
is
okay.
what
I
I
mean,
think.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious.
So we need to ask that question. I think, let me see. 15 through 18, share photos of videos for a chance to win. Yeah. Please note, sketch 15 yields 4 cards. How to enter. Upload one photo containing all 18 cards to the link party
Okay.
for the month. That's what it says, all 18. So you gotta have all,
But
and it's
you can make 18 cards with different papers, right?
right. But what is challenging is, I think, it's hard to get 15 in a decent picture.
Oh, I know. My picture is, I
So
mean,
I can't imagine trying to get 18 in there.
yeah,
So, but that's what it
it's
says. It
very
says
long
all
and
18.
narrow.
Yeah, it says all 18. So you got to submit them all. So I guess I'll have to make some more of these. So, yep. Well, I'm glad I looked at that because I don't know that I've said that right. I wonder if I messed that up on my voiceover. Oh, well. It'll be okay. All right, so we've got that one down. And we need a card base for it. I'm going to keep going with this kind of creamy color. Is that, ew, that doesn't look good. This one I think is what I want. This one here. This will work and put a nice little edge around it. So this one is a simple design. Hey, Linda, welcome.
Hi,
She said,
Linda.
oh, Linda, I have done that so many times. Linda said she had to stand on a chair over the table.
Yeah,
I
I
have
have a
done that.
stool.
I have
I
done
have a
that a
stool.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Janice says she takes individual pictures and then uses a grid to paste them all into one photo.
Okay, how
Yeah,
do you do that?
it takes more effort.
I'd like to know how to do that because I like the way that looks.
Well, you just need a photo grid app is what you need. And then you just have
Okay.
to take all of it. And you can get a free one. I think I have a free one on my phone. You could probably do it in Canva. I don't know. Yeah, I know you could because you could put 18, pictures on Canva or
Okay.
whatever and do it that way. I need to roll up here. I'm trying to see. I asked Jess, said she loved that card. Very pretty, Shanna. Okay. I was trying to see. Usually a pine top ukulele. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll play mine in the garden, Dawn said. You need to play. You'd love to learn the ukulele. You have a couple. I've got a Loog guitar and the ukulele. I bought the Loog for the grandkids because it's a beginner guitar for kids. And then I bought the ukulele first thinking I would get them to play with that. And then I was introduced to the Loog guitar and I bought them that. And so I have a ukulele, a Loog guitar on the wall, and then I have an acoustic and I have an electric, and I've got a mountain dulcimer. So Jana plays the piano. She has since first grade, and they have a keyboard. Now we could put a crafty band together.
I can dust the instruments. How's that?
We could put a crafty band together.
I used to play the piano, but it's been so long.
I took piano lessons for a very short time and quit.
Oh, I took them for quite a while. I was in the piano guild where they judge you on your pieces and all that
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
And then I just didn't have the opportunity once I was married, so that was it.
All right. Well, I bet you could pick it back up.
I probably could.
I'm going to use this mesh on here just for fun.
If I wanted to, I could. But then I'd have to go somewhere else to practice because we do not have a keyboard or piano. Okay, I'm done with this one.
Dawn said she played the piano for a short time as well
So
in middle school her oldest took lessons for a few years, so we had an upright for a while. Now they just have a keyboard. I have a keyboard too, but it's at my dad's. I think he's wanting me to bring it back, so I might do that. Linda says I'm short. My dining room table is one of those tall tops. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have one of those. I have a regular dining room table in the dining room area, and then I have a one of those. It's called a bar top table that's tall like that, and usually that's where I take my pictures in there. Um, so I know exactly what you're talking about. You're not great on the piano anymore. Been playing the guitar these days, and Jeff plays the banjo. Yeah,
Oh, I like
we
banjo.
could put together just a whole. He sits outside and plays for the chickens and the neighbors. That's fun. I waited too long to pick up my guitar lessons. I was 50 when I started, so
Oh, wow.
I've only been playing for 6 years, but I went whole hog. When I do something, I usually go hog wild. So I mean, I lived, breathed, dreamed it for, until I really got to where I could move, up and down the guitar.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I roll. I kind of go whole hog. That's just kind of like my YouTube channel. I'm running videos every day. That's crazy. I just go whole hog and stuff.
Yeah. Well, hey, if that's what works for you, that's great. I'm more of a laid back person.
I could take some lesson from you on that. But my sister says I've calmed down a lot since I have
Oh, wow.
retired. But
Okay.
yeah, she says I have. She says I'm much more relaxed than I was. Okay, so we've got that. Now what do we do?
I
And
have
then
a friend. I have a friend. Nothing stops her. We call her the Ever Ready Bunny. She just keeps going and going and going.
yeah, the Energizer.
Yep. Yep.
I think I'll just bring in this typewriter. I think that's cute. And add that there. So I guess I have to do 3 more of these to get the set done, but I think I've
Are
got
you done?
I've got all 15 sketches. I just don't have 3 of this one. So
Okay. Let's see that one. Oh, I liked your backing on that. That net, is that a dye?
that's the mesh. Yes, and you'll see that if you rewatched last night's live. But this
Okay.
is another love from Lizzie. It's called mesh. Die
Nice.
is what it is. Yeah. And Rosie said, "Hi, ladies." While my computer just left the show, so Rosie just hopped back in.
Hi, Rosie.
And yeah, I had a friend like that. She amazed me with her hearing levels. Levels. That's funny. Anyway, so I will mention we mentioned at the first of the show that week after next, Daria is not going to be available to go live. And so I wanted to open it up to see if any of you would like to join me. What day is that again?
The 12th, May
The
12th.
12th, May 12th. And if you guys would like to join me, just reach out to me, and it would be fun to bring you on to the live. So if you want to do that, and Daria and I were thinking that we might, we could bring somebody on, periodically too as well, and have, more people. So if anybody's interested, let me know. And yes, Jana called me Shanna Banana last night. And I have been called, and she said, no, I have been called that forever. I was always called, um, Shanna Banana.
Yeah.
So that was very common when she
Yeah,
said that. It didn't.
we call our granddaughter Anna Banana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anna Banana. Now I had my youngest daughter is named Hannah, and I never called her Hannah Banana. I called her Scooter.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Cute though.
And my dad and my uncle, they called me Toad. I was Toad as a child, so Toad.
Uh,
What a name for a little girl, Toad. But that's what I go by, Toad. So anyway, maybe you'll consider that sometime. Awesome. That would be fun, Dawn, if you would consider that. And it's, no pressure, just whatever. I just thought it'd be fun to open it up and to see if, somebody might want to fill in for Daria, and I can go, oh, I can go live by myself. I don't have a problem with that either. Or we can skip that Monday too, but I just thought I would mention it. If anybody's interested in joining me on the channel, certainly feel free to do that. Toad is cute. I guess I crawled like a toad or something, and so they called that.
Oh,
And so my uncle had created that name, and so my dad and my uncle called me that, and then he called his daughter Hard Rock because she was tough as cookies. So I was
oh,
Toad and she was Hard Rock. Hey, Alyssa, welcome. We're just kind of wrapping up. Janice says her dad calls her Nans, and they call Maddie Grace Stink, and Jacob is Bubba. That's cute. So I called, I think I called Westy Scoot for a little bit too, and I call Gunner a little bit because yeah, I guess I was always hopping. Yeah, I just call Gunner a little bit because actually I call Westy Biggie Boy now, and I call Gunner a little bit because he's bigger and Gunny's he's not quite as tall or as big as Westy, so I call him that. But anyway, and I had all these little extra things. So I've got this. We could add this to it. I have all these little bits that were left in the kit.
our youngest grandson wants to be called Sul. That's it. Do not call him Sullivan. Do not call him Sully. Sul. He's got his mind made up. Sul. That's it.
This
That's
is
who I
it.
am.
Nothing else.
Yep.
Will not accept anything else.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna add this just because I'm having it. I need one of those dots for that. All right, well, let's see.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up this one.
Okay, no
don't have.
worries. I'm just trying to, I got these dots and I've just pulled them off and I never take the strips out of there, so I need to get them out of there.
Mhm.
These are good to just stick things on your card. Actually got two of them here. I think I'll lay them both down. Maybe. There we go.
Somewhere I have this gold piece I was going to use it. I have no idea where.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
All right, stuck on there. There we go. I need to go check my P.O. box too and see if I have any packages that have come in. So that'll be something I'll do today.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. So I've got all 15 of mine. I don't have 18, so I'll just lay them out here.
Okay.
Won't be able to see them all, I don't think, but. Well, this one's kind of plain. I didn't do anything to it. I need to add something to it.
A sentiment or something.
Yeah, something. Something, anything.
Now that's the one I'm working on right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't have very many bits and pieces left from this. Here we go. Let's just stick a cinnamon on there. And I've got one on here. This is interesting. What is this? Great. That's from another one of these sets. I'll have to put it on here. I'm just going to put Sending Love on here. And that will finish that one off.
Yeah.
I like to, when I'm stamping on just a block, I like to use this Nocturne ink because it's real juicy and hopefully you can get a good stamping on it. I think I'll do this, Sending Love, and I might have some more of those little hearts oh yeah, there we go. All right, that'll work. And then we've got these little hearts here that we can add on it. And it won't be so plain. There we go. Finish that one up. Now, am I in order still? Or I use that border die on this one too.
Yeah. That is such a nice border die. And
Yeah, it is. It is. It's nice to have. It came with the kit. And remember, I used the remnants of it on that one too. That was a little bit tricky. And then these are the ones I made today.
yeah.
This one. This one. Whoops, this one. And then this one, I think this one's really pretty. And then this one with the mesh.
I
So
really
that's a
like
fun
that.
die. It's really a fun die. Like I said, she's got some really fun ones. So that's
Okay,
all of them that I
finished.
made. Are you finished?
I'm finished.
Okay, I'm gonna put if I grab my mouse, I'm gonna put mine on the big screen for a minute,
Okay.
and then I'll put yours on there. Oops, I put you on there. What happened? Oops.
Oh, please, no, don't do that. Oh, absolutely, do not do
What am
that.
I doing? Here we
Oh, I'm big again. Okay, Shannon, I think you're gone again. Am I still on? It says I'm backstage. Hello, everybody.
There we go. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I took me off, and when I take me off, I lose my volume. So I was trying to, let's do it this
Okay.
way. That did not work.
No, I'm still on your,
There
oh,
we
there
go.
you are. There you
There
go.
we go. All right, there we go. So there I've got all of them kind of laying out here, which you can hardly see. It's just a cluster of stuff. But this is, this is like what you try to do when you try to get your picture taken. It is challenging. So maybe
Yeah.
we do need to try those grids that Jana's talking
Yeah,
about so
I
we can
think
get
so
a
too.
better picture. But
Was it Jana or Linda? I don't remember who said it.
I think it was Jana that was saying that. So hey, Not Too Shabby's here. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Jamie. You want to show yours now? Well, I just switched
Oh,
screens so you can
sure.
show yours.
Sure. I did the first 5 of KCC. I'm starting on my second set. So this is card number 1
Beautiful. Love it.
and card number 2.
Very, very pretty. I like it.
I think this is my favorite, card number 3.
I like that one really well too, those boots. That kind of reminds me of that set that I have from Not Too Shabby with the blue. They've got some boots and flowers and stuff. Or
Yeah.
actually, they're tennis shoes. They're like Chuck Taylor tennis shoes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Cute.
And then this was the last one,
All right. All right.
number 5.
Well, this wraps up the Love from Lizzie Love Notes set of 15. I need to make 3 more of 15 so that I have the 18, since we know that we need to submit all 18. And then I've got 5 more that I need to make for my Not Too Shabby set with the denim. So, and then I'll have the 2 sets done. So anyway, but
Very
I've got
good.
5 more. So anyway, so
Well,
I
I
think
got to
that's,
start on my second set. So
yep. Well, I've got 3 going now, so I've just got to finish
wow.
up. I want to get the Not Too Shabby one finished up because I'm 10 deep in it, and I just need to do the last 5 plus 4, or is it 3? I guess plus 3, and get that done. And then I started that new one yesterday, so lots of fun. So I think we're going to wrap up. Appreciate everybody joining and coming out. We had another good crowd today. And like I said, if you're interested in joining us, please let us know, and we'd love to have you join us. So have a great day, everyone, and take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.